Day 2.
Someone wrote this song before, and I could tell you where it's from before.
Well, I'm glad I got that on camera. Okay, I don't really know what to do right now. I don't know if that's even gonna go back on the wall. We'll see.
Before 7362251 to put my mind at ease.
You know, I'm something of a handyman myself. Just kidding. I have no idea what I was just doing. It worked though. Like a lot of the people that I used to see every single day, I don't see anymore because high school's over and I only see my really close friends. And that's because they kind of get me. And that's what makes them my close friends. It's because they understand the way that I think and they understand who I am. And I can be myself around those people. And I'm sure you have the same kinds of friend groups. You kind of have your inner circle with a couple of people who really get you. Then you have like this other layer, which is a little bigger, but it's people who get who you are, they know who you are, like you're close with them, you consider yourselves to be pretty good friends. And then you go outside of that, and it's kind of like, it's more so acquaintances. It's just people who you kind of associate with, they're in other friend groups and other circles, but you're not really friends, you don't go out of your way to hang out with them. But I think the goal is to kind of go around through your community and your school or wherever you are, maybe the workplace, and you kind of try to find people who you can associate with, people who actually get along with you. And those are your acquaintances, and they fit into that wide circle. And then you can kind of move the people who I guess you can hang out with even more, people who kind of understand who you are and that kind of a thing, people who you really get along with, into an even smaller circle. But if they really understand you, if they really get how you think, if they get your jokes, you get their jokes, you feel for them and they feel for you, you can move them into your very close-knit group. And that is usually only a couple people. That little circle, that very deep inner circle that you share a lot of your personal values with and your thoughts with, is usually very small, and it's supposed to be that way because you can't trust a ton of people with a ton of different things. Usually you pick a couple people who are very similar to you and who think the same way as you and who have the same kind of values and the same moral compass as you. But it's always kind of a big moment in your life when that happens, because it's somebody who you can kind of retell your whole life to and all of your values and everything to, and who you can learn from them, and yet they'll tell you all of their things. With those people who you choose to bring into your very close inner circle, be very picky and be very careful, because there's a lot of people out there who don't really care about you and they're very selfish. And if you let those people into your inner circle, you're gonna hurt yourself. I've just kind of lost that whole acquaintance level, and this will happen when you leave senior year or when you move to a new workplace or things like that. You kind of shed that outer layer because those are the people who you weren't close enough with to keep them in your life. When you don't have an excuse to see them, like going to work or school, they disappear, they leave your life. And that's an interesting thing for me because there's lots of people who I used to talk to and see every day and I'd wave to in the hallways and make jokes with, and I'm probably never going to see them again. So it's a weird feeling. Until I start going to college or until I have a new way of meeting people, a new community, I really don't have any opportunities to bring people into my inner circle. So, I don't know. It's just a weird feeling, I guess. Yeah, hopefully a little bit more of a dynamic video tomorrow where I'm actually doing things, because this video is pretty much all in my room.